Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryland Darling Show. Today we're going to be looking at Waterman Tender Purple, and this is what it looks like. It is your garden variety, average purple. To put it bluntly, it's very basic. So, I did find cartridges on Google. You can get a 50 ml bottle from Cult Pens for $6.40. eBay $13.39. Even Walmart has it for $13.39. So this sample was graciously provided to us by pen friend Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. Really appreciate it. It's a beautiful purple. Alright, so gonna fill the pen. We are using a Jinhao 992 with a 1.5 millimeter stub. Now I'm going to attempt this, but I haven't filled a pen from a sample vial in a minute because it's often a huge mess and I end up making more of a mess than I would have if I had just used a needle. Cool. I'm just gonna kind of let that drip out a little bit. Reach equilibrium. All right. Cool, we'll move this over to the side. And I can put this back because I didn't use it. It's been a hot minute since I've done a review. So, let's move into the Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful ink. And it didn't bleed through, so that's a really good thing. I did want to compare it with some other purples. Perhaps to Diamine Imperial Purple, which was my favorite ink up until this point. I think I might have a contender on my hands. Oh boy. Tatcha Murasaki Purple. Kind of a dusty purple. And there's one around here somewhere. Oh yes, Diamine Deep Magenta. Nope. Tatcha Murasaki Purple. Birmingham Pop Art Purple. It's kind of in the same family. Jayabon Amethyst de Laurel. And that's all for now. Cool. Alright, moving on to the Fabriano Eko Claw 85 GSM. I got a new one of these in the mail from pen friend Chris, which I'm super excited about because it's yellow and it's my favorite color of yellow, and I love it so much. Waterman Tender Purple. Kind of a wet ink. Oops, I forgot to do the swatch on this one. Sorry, you guys. Sometimes after you don't do a review for a while, you kind of forget how to do reviews. Now, why do we do the hashtag test? Well, if you just happened to smear it as you were, you could tell that it has a little bit of holding power. That way you could possibly rewrite it or be able to move it over. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright. Oops. Moving on to the Birmingham Pen Company 52 GSM Tomoe River paper. Waterman Tender Purple. This seems to be a very wet ink. Super wet. Like, really wet. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, moving on to the CVS Caliber notebook. This stuff is the most excellent quality. I am going to buy another one of these. Only a bigger one like Chris has. Probably an 8 by 11 or however big they come. I want to get one of those because this stuff is amazing. This is the CVS Caliber notebook from CVS Pharmacies. Alright, moving on to the Lamy Notebook 90 GSM. Did I forget it again? I probably did. Yep, I sure did. Looks really nice. Oops. That's too many pages. No bleed through on the CVS Caliber notebook. Looks really nice. No bleed through on the wall on the Lamy notebook. That's nice. Moving on to the Clairefontaine 90 gram per square meter, 6-ish by 8-ish inches. French roll paper. Really liquidy. Might go better in a fine nib. I'm not sure. I don't see any bleed through on the Clairefontaine, which I never do, so that's really good. Alright. Now we're going to get into some cheap stuff. This is the Dollar Tree refill paper. This is probably the cheapest paper ever. I'm going to take a closer look because I don't know if you can tell, but there is significant amounts of feathering into the page and all the way through the page. So this, I would not use the backside of this paper. Alright, let's look at some Hewlett Packard Inkjet 90-gram 24-pound copy paper. Nope, I didn't do this one, damn it. Keep forgetting. One great thing about using the cheap paper is it doesn't smear. It just goes right through the page. So you gotta kind of be careful and put something behind it. That's why this is here. So I don't get my board all nasty. Has teeny bits of bleed through here and there. But other than that, I might use the backside of this paper. Alright, now we're going to look at shopiScholar.com writing tablet paper. This stuff is pretty awesome too. Cool. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, now we're going to go into the 99-cent store grid paper. No bleed through on the back. I would totally use the back side of this paper. Alright, now we're going to move on to Rhodia 80 GSM dot grid paper. It looks really nice. It's really smooth. No feathering or bleed through. This really is the perfect paper. Alright, now we're going to move into the Meade 10.5 by 7.5. Alright, hasn't feathered, but it did bleed into the page, and there's just dotting all along here, micro dots. you can see very light micro dotting. So I would not use the backside of this paper. Alright, last but not least, we're going to do some art with this Waterman Tender Purple. Hopefully it is just as cool as the last one that we did. Because, wow, that went freaking crazy. Totally nuts. So, I'll be right back. Okay then, sorry about that. I couldn't find my brush. I thought somebody got in my room and stole it. Like, why would you steal my paintbrush? Make any sense? Anyway, alright. Oops, actually, up there. That sure looks cool. Not quite as cool as this one, but it's pretty neat. Alright, I'm going to leave it alone there. That's all for today, so thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.